Hi and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be doing the preview, the Champions League final preview between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. I mean, it's taking place tomorrow night at Wembley. Anyways, I just thought to myself, I've been thinking of basically doing a few videos on the road. Obviously I'm driving, so I need to pay attention to the road, so pardon me if I'm not paying too much attention to the road, to you guys, if I'm not looking directly into the camera. But yeah, I just thought I should bring you guys something different, man. I mean, I'm always doing videos in my place, so I just thought, let me bring you something different, something on the road, so yeah, I don't know, let me know if you guys like it or not. Let me know if it works, or if you prefer the videos of me indoors, basically, But as I said, this is basically the Champions League preview for the game between Dortmund and Madrid. For those who don't know, my birthday is on the 2nd of June, which is going to be on Sunday. So as a Madrid fan, I'm hoping that Real Madrid are going to do the right things tomorrow night, and they're going to bring home the Champions League trophy, Tomorrow's the 1st of June, so I'd like to go into my birthday knowing that my club has won the Champions League. So fingers crossed, Madrid does well tomorrow and we bring the trophy home. But as always, when it comes to the big games, I usually start by doing like a combined 11 of sorts. So this time it's going to be no different. I'm going to be doing a combined 11 between Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid. So yeah, let's get started basically. In at number one, we've got, is it Kirkic? I forgot the Dortmund goalkeeper, his name. I think he's a very good goalkeeper. I think it's a Tosic or Kirkic, I forgot. It's between the Dortmund goalkeeper and Real Madrid's Andre Lunin. And if you're asking me, Lunin has been very, very good this season for Madrid, especially in the Champions League. He's been, for me, I personally think Lunin has been the best goalkeeper when it comes to the Champions League this season. So moving along to the right back position, I'm definitely gonna go with Danny Carvajal. I know he's old, but the guy is still playing to a top level, So for me, I think someone like him definitely needs to be in the team. So Carvajal gets the right back slot for me. Moving it on to the centre back position, I feel it's also I had to make a bit of a difficult decision, but I mean, for starters, the madman himself, Rudiger. What a beast he is. I mean, Rudiger has to be in this combined 11. So Rudiger for me definitely gets in there. Moving it on to the second centre back, it was between Mats Hummels, the legend, or Nico Schlotterbeck. Now, those who know me know I rate Schlotterbeck very highly, but come on, guys. Hummels has been immense for Dortmund this season. I mean, he's even popping up with some big goals for them in the semi-finals against PSG, and he's been very good defensively, So for me, Mats Hummels would be the guy that I get to pick to basically partner Rudiger in centre half. So we gotta move it on to left back. Again, I think this one is a bit of an easy one for me. I think Felo Mendy gets the slot hands down. There's no competition between him and who is it? Is it Guerrero? I honestly think there's no competition. So for me, Felo Mendy gets the left back slot. And that completes the defensive positions. And so we're now moving it along to the midfielders. I'm gonna go with the midfield three. Now we're now gonna move along to the midfield. We're now gonna move along to the midfield three. Now I'll be honest, this is where I had the biggest challenge. Because there's some big names that I have to leave out. I don't want to leave them out, but I just have to leave them out. Like, I've got too many good options when it comes to midfield. Like, it's just too many. So someone had to get left out, So I know I'm probably going to get a lot of stick for this, but my midfield three is as follows. I've gone with the midfield three of Federico Valverde, Toni Kroos, and Jude Bellingham. Those three are my midfield three. Now, like I said, this was my most difficult part, or rather my most difficult decision when it came to picking my midfield three, because now I'm forced to leave the likes of the legendary Luka Modric, Eduardo Camavinga, good players. I'm leaving them out. Not because I don't think they're good enough, but because I just think the midfield is stacked, guys. It's stacked. I understand why Don Carlos struggles to pick a midfield. He keeps rotating, rather. I left Tchouameni out as well. You know, I've left some big players. But, like I said, I'm going with the midfield three of Federico Valverde, Toni Kroos, as well as Jude Bellingham. That's my midfield three. We're then going to move it on to a front three. When it comes to my front three, I'm going to go starting in at left wing. It's obvious, Vinny Jr. I think he's currently the best player in the world right now, at least according to this season. I think he's been the best in the world. I know Jude Bellingham is getting all the accolades, the awards, all the praise, and I'm happy for Jude. I have nothing against him, but I think Vinny Jr. is being done a bit of a disservice. You know, he's not getting as much attention or as much praise as I feel he deserves. So for me, Vinny Jr. gets the left wing slot, and then when it comes to the right wing slot, this is a player that I just really like, man. I really like this guy. I've got a soft spot for this guy, and it's Jadon Sancho. For me, Jadon is just a top player, top player. So Jadon gets the right wing slot, and then when it comes to the number 9, I'm gonna go with a false 9. Really, I'm gonna go with a false 9, and in that false 9 position, I know Madrid haven't really played him in that false 9 position, but I'm going with Rodrigo. I'm playing Rodrigo as my false number 9. I'm playing Rodrigo as my false 9. I know a few people are going to disagree with that. They're going to say, no, how can you play Rodrigo there? He's never played there for Madrid. I hear you. But like I said, that's what I'm going to do. I'm playing Rodrigo in the false 9. And yeah, basically that completes my combined 11. You know, it's like I said, we've got Lunin in goal. We've got Carvajal at right back, Rudiger and Hummels at centre back, Mendy at left back, midfield 3 of Federico Valverde, Toni Kroos, as well as Jude Bellingham, and the front 3 of Vinny Jr. on the left, Sancho on the right, and Rodrigo in the false 9. So yeah, that's my combined 11. Let me know if you guys disagree with anything I said. Do you think I left someone else I shouldn't have left out, or I included someone I shouldn't have included? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, if you haven't already, please like the video, you know, and subscribe to the channel. But yeah, let me just wrap up the video. I'm still stuck in traffic, as you can see. But as I was saying, when it comes to my prediction for how I think the game is gonna go, I think by now we've all accepted Don Carlo. All Real Madrid fans now know that Don Carlo is never going to play attractive football. You know, he's just not that manager. And at this point, I'm fine with it as long as he keeps on delivering trophies. There's nothing worse than a manager who plays rubbish football but still doesn't deliver silverware. But at least with Don Carlo, he's delivering silverware. So for me, I'd like to see Toni Kroos go out with a Champions League win. You know, I'd like Madrid to win the Champions League, not just for him, but it would be good to see Toni Kroos bow out with a Champions League medal in his final season. I mean, he's retiring right at the top. So for me, I rate it. I always say winners know when to stop. So what Toni Kroos is doing for me is the right decision, and I'm in complete agreement. And I agree that he needs to. And I mean, I don't think he's finished that so much so that he needs to resign or retire, but rather he may not be finished, but he's going up when he's still at the top. You get what I'm saying? So I'm quite happy with that from Tony. And yeah, man, I'd like Madrid to win. So how I think the game's gonna go, like I said, Don Carlo's never gonna play attractive football, but I don't really care. As long as Madrid get the job done, we win the game, we bring the Champions League home, then I'm happy, you know. So as for my score predictions or how I think the game's gonna go, I don't think it's going to be as quite easy. I think Dortmund are going to give us a bit of a tough time, but at the end of the day, Madrid will just have too much quality for Dortmund. So my score prediction is that Real Madrid are going to win by 3-1. That's my score prediction. I think Madrid are going to win by 3-1. The goal scorers, I can see Jude Bellingham scoring 1. I can see Vinicius Jr. scoring 1 as well. And the third one, anyone really can score in the Madrid team. I can even see, what's his name? What's this boy's name? Rodrigo. I can see him getting one as well, you know. As for the other side, the Dortmund side, I can see, what's his name? Jadon Sancho can come up with something. If not him, maybe Full Crew can score. Maybe Mats Hummels can score, you know. They've also got some options that can get them some goals. So if you're asking me, as I said, I think Real Madrid are going to win the game by 3-1. I don't think it's going to be easy, but I think at the end of the day, Madrid's quality will show that they are superior to Borussia Dortmund, and they will beat Dortmund quite comfortably, if you ask me. So yeah, those are my thoughts onto tomorrow's game. That's my prediction. Let me know if you disagree in the comments. And if you haven't already, like I said, please subscribe to the channel. Let's grow the channel. Like the video, share the video, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys soon. Hopefully the next time I see you, Madrid are Champions League winners. So, vamos Madrid. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon.